Okay, so today is very warm, March 19, 2025. Um, I'm gonna just go around and clean the side yard. These leaves fell back in last year in the fall, and we couldn't clean it because it was so cold. These quince leaves, and it took a very cold weather for the leaves to fall down, and we couldn't clean it because the snow started to fall back in November. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all these leaves and put in the bag, and this bag is not a destination bag because it's plastic, right? I'm gonna put in like paper bag or something like that, and put it in the compost. And I'm going to create compost bag for this year's, maybe next year, because this year is not going to be, there's not enough time. But last year I made some compost, so for this year's use. So this batch is going to be used for next year. I'm going to put it in and mix with some green stuff, kitchen waste, and coffee, tea compost, and put some water and mix it up and just wait for it to become compost, and we'll use it for plants. Okay, just to show you, this is my compost area, and last year I've been putting grass clippings and leaves here. So as you can see, I didn't spend a lot of time turning, but at the bottom you can see that when I open this, you can see there's a lot of red worm. At nighttime you probably don't see it, but there's a lot of worm here. You see little ones. I don't want to dig it up so that the worm is running away, but you can see that there's little holes here, so the worms are eating this, and it's making a lot of compost down here. You see that little worm here? You see where I point? Here, there's lots of worm here, and compost at the bottom. And I don't want to disturb the worm at this point. I just want to show you that this is what I've been making, and I should have mixed it up often to create air, because when air is trapped inside, it will be faster for it to form compost. So when I'm going to use it, I will use the bottom one, take some soil from the bottom here and put in my plants. And for today's experiment, I'm going to use this bag. This bag is from like a shopping bag, and I'm going to put some grass clippings and some leaves in here, and I'm going to mix with water and air and some kitchen waste, and wait for it like another maybe 6 months or something, and I'm gonna use it as a source of fertilizer. Because if we think about it, we don't have so many months in a summer, and if we have to buy a lot of fertilizer, it's not worth it. So we have to kind of come up with our solutions for fertilizer so that it's sustainable, and that's how we do it. And here's grass clippings, and this is last year. The last cut was in September, so I can put at the bottom of a planter and then put soil on top and then plant it. It's pretty good. So in order to show you what's going on, if it's past 1 year, this is September last year. Today is March 19, so September or October I cut this, so it's still green. But the one at the bottom, it's been there for probably a year, and I'm gonna show you how it looks like. We can lift this up. There, as you can see, it has become soil now. You can see that it's really good. See, this is really good compost, good fertilizer. As you can see, I'm gonna mix some grass clipping here again, so that in the next 2 months, a month and month and a half, I can use it for planting my garden. This is really good. This is good soil. That's how I make fertilizer. I'm gonna mix with eggshell and some decomposed coffee ground, and just put it in the plant. So as you can see, I put grass clipping inside here and also some leaves. So now it's time for me to put some coffee ground in here. See, I drink coffee and I save the ground so that I can put it all inside here. Coffee ground goes in. Put a lot, like 5 or 6 or even 10 cup. That's fine. So the next component is kitchen waste. For this, I'm gonna put quince. These are like apple, okay? It's been sitting here for like 3 months now, and I'm gonna just throw a few in. See, now it's broken down now. I'm gonna just put it in there. It's pretty good. I just finished work at 5. Takes me 1.5 hours to drive home. When I come home, it's already 6:30 and it's getting dark. But luckily, it's springtime, so it's not too dark and I can still work for like an hour outside. I enjoy doing this a lot. It just gives me relaxation. There are 4 components that we need in a compost: carbon, nitrogen, and water and air. So for the carbon, we just need some brown, just like wood clippings and brown paper, stuff like that. And the nitrogen is the leaves here, and the kitchen waste, like fruits, that's nitrogen. And I'm gonna just put in some rainwater that I collected, and some air. The air come from turning once in a while, and also come from this bag. This bag is the air goes in, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna show you the status in about a month, see how it turns out. Just throw in some rainwater so that it breaks down very quickly. And that's it. Keep you up to date in about a month.